This is Ellis, and this is my makeup look for Midsummer's Night Dream. I'm doing the character of Puck, a female version. I really want Puck to look like they're coming out of the forest, but also just a part of the forest. The forest is one with them. Starting off, I'm pinning up my hair into loose little pin curls so that the wig and wig cap will lay flatter on my head. Taking the wig cap, I put it on and I start to pin it down tightly on my hair. Excuse the background, the laundry kind of exploded in my room. Next, I am blocking out the eyebrows. I'm not doing this with the intent of making my eyebrows disappear. I'm simply doing it because I will be attaching things to that area, and I don't want the spirit gum to rip out my eyebrows. I'm using Elmer's purple glue. I wet it and then apply it, going back and forth so that the hair is completely coated, and then I move on to let it dry. I'm looking at the prosthetics, which are the horns that I'm going to be applying to my forehead, and I realized that they're just too big for the area, so I had to trim down the latex on the sides. I then spirit gummed them down and let them dry. I'm using a tool to make the second one lay down. It just didn't want to lay flat. The latex was kind of peeling up, so I held it down while it was drying. I'm now applying a translucent powder to the eyebrows. But they're not completely done. I'm going to go back through with another layer of Elmer's glue to lay them down again. This just gives additional layers for the spirit gum to latch onto rather than my actual hair. I'm powdering once again. And then I brushed off the excess powder. From this point, I'm moving into the painting. I'm using Mehron's Paradise Makeup AQ, which is a water-based makeup. I'm painting myself green. I was a little nervous at first thinking this was too light of a green, but it ended up working out. I'm making sure to paint on the prosthetic sides as well so that the latex on the sides will blend into my natural skin. I'm applying multiple layers and I'm applying it pretty thick. This is a very thin product as it is, but I'm applying it thick so that I can get all of my natural skin tone to vanish underneath it and I can actually look like this green is my base skin tone. I am painting my ears and I'm going up into the wig line just because I have much darker hair and I'm wearing a green wig, so I wanted to blend in a little bit more. The dress that I'm wearing is a low-cut V-neck dress. And so I'm going down into the chest areas so that it continues down and doesn't just cut off at my neck. I'm applying the paint again, but this time using a sponge. This just helps blend it into my natural skin, and it eliminates some of the texturing that naturally happens, and it eliminates the brush strokes that you get from painting it on with a brush. Going through, I'm taking a green eyeshadow, a dark green eyeshadow. It's actually a drugstore eyeshadow, but it's a dark green color, and I'm creating contouring on my nose, the brow bone, up on the hairline. I'm creating a chin. This is just all to give me extra definition on the face so I look, like a real human again, not a characterized anime version that has no contouring. I make sure to contour the cheeks, the chin, the jawline, and up into the brow and hairline. I'm also doing the collarbone area. I realized that the chin was a little too heavy, so I kind of patted some of that out. I'm taking a blue eyeshadow and painting on the eyelids. I am painting up into the eyebrows just to make the eyes look a little bit bigger than they naturally are. Using my finger, I'm applying another greenish blue color onto the main lid. Now I'm going through with a highlighter. In this instance, I'm using Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty. It's a gold glitter type of highlighter that's very bright and very pigmented. And I put it almost everywhere, not just in normal highlighting places, so that I can create more dimension with the green. But it is definitely thicker on the nose line, the forehead, and the tops of the cheeks. I'm applying some more of the green eyeshadow underneath the eyes, once again to carry through that contouring, give my eyes more definition. And then using a darker green in the Mehron Paradise Makeup AQ, I apply it like a lipstick. I wanted my eyes to be green rather than a pinkish red color. I'm using eyeliner on the eyes to define the eyes. And then I'm going through and I was just highlighting with the same Fenty Trophy Wife on the lips and on the Cupid's bow. I did it on the lips just to once again give my lips more definition and color, so it didn't look like I was just wearing basic green on my lips. I also carried the highlighting down onto the chest area. At this point, I'm taking Mayron's Paradise Gold makeup and applying Vines to my face. This is a powder makeup that you have to mix with a bonding agent to create a liquid. I wanted it to look ethereal. I'm going to be attaching leaves and moss and such, so I wanted the painting itself to look a deeper gold rather than a green. I thought the green might just muddy up where I already have it. Using a moss, I'm applying it to the eyebrows with Spirit Gum. Once again, I want it to look like Puck is so one with the forest and ethereal that literally the forest is growing on him / her. I'm going through and using the Spirit Gum and the moss and applying it around the hairline, adjusting a little bit, just because I know I'm using a cheaper wig and hairlines tend to be hard to blend on a cheaper, like Party City type wig. So I'm using the moss that will help cover up that area. I do wish I had carried the moss down into my chest, maybe even down my cheek onto the chin area. I think it would have given a better definition, but it just didn't happen. I didn't think about it at the time. I'm trying to apply leaves, but the Spirit Gum did not want to adhere to the leaves. I think it was just a coating on the leaf. It wouldn't stick. I'm applying the wig and realizing very quickly that this wig is absolutely terrible. So I decided to start styling it. I'm pulling back the bangs and trying to make a little swooping action with them in multiple layers to once again try to blend the hairline even a little bit. As you can see, the brown of my natural hairline is peeking through. I'll go back and fix that. I gave it a little bit of body with teasing and then made these little mini buns towards the back just to give the back more definition, more volume, and a cuter hairstyle. I began to apply the moss. I'm just pinning it in with bobby pins. The moss itself comes in little clumps. And then I'm using leaves to go through and kind of camouflage some of the problem areas. I'm going to use it to camouflage the trouble hairline. I'm going to camouflage some of the bobby pins with it. That's just another type of moss the purple is. And then I'm using baby's breath and I'm going through and sticking them in, not really pinning them down, just sticking them in. This would create height in the wig, but also add more of that feel that my hair is part of the nature and give it that ethereal look. I'm brushing out the wig, and this is the final product. I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. I think it looked really cute. The wig was not my favorite, but the makeup itself I really loved. I thought it had great dimension. I think I really created the character well. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.